the forward, at 7'0" it is, number 7, Chet Holmgren. The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Dort. Another round of applause for Oklahoma City.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Porter, A.J. Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Rollins, and it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Mason Wallace is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Williams at the 3. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Wallace against Rollins. Tries it from 19. Porter, no luck. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Green. And stolen by Kuzma. Green against Williams. Tipped away. Turner with the screen. Dort against Porter. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace up on top. Turner with the steal. Porter passes to Rollins. Back to Porter. Pass to Rollins. Turner with the screen. A floater. Green kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 3. Over Williams. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Turner with a screen on Dort. Porter in the corner and stolen by Wallace. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's see them dance moves. Two left feet there.
Already scheduled. Couldn't believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
Checking out Oklahoma City. They've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now here's Wallace. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside, Dort misses the three. The Bucks trail. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Turner. Hasn't made one yet. With the step back. Kuzma passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Hartenstein with a bounce pass. Williams for three. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
Kuzma against Holmgren. Porter kicks to Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Williams looking over the floor. For three, Holmgren. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Holmgren against Kuzma. Pass to Green. His three-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
For three, Holmgren. And Hartenstein is right there.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Porter a screen on Dort. Rollins the pass to Turner. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 8-point game. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
And here is Williams. Out to Wallace. The tray. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 8. Outside Porter. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Williams against Green. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And the Thunder, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. Green against Williams. Kuzma outside. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Holmgren against Kuzma. Over Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And 1 on Holmgren.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Green taking his time here. Porter dishes to Green. Inside, Rollins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Williams. From outside off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Pass to Rollins. Three-pointer. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder shooting 40% here in the early stages. Hartenstein inside. Guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound. Dort wide open with the tip. And Hartenstein is right there. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Puts it up from 7. And Hartenstein finishes inside. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rollins the pass to Turner. Now here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. The Thunder leading by 9. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Milwaukee now. The Thunder making the shot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses. Bucks trail by 11. Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Porter. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Wallace. This game he had 12. Misses the wing J.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Rollins, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at center. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Joe passes to Williams. Back to Joe. Off with the layup. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Alex Caruso is checked in for Williams.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top four generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Now here's Thomas. Still yet to score. Trent passes to Chang. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Portis.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Caruso looking for an opening. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Chang with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Thomas. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Thunder leading by 8. Joe passes to Caruso. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. Over Thomas. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jack. A.J. Green comes in for Jackson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Dort against Green. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Portis a screen on Wallace. There's Thomas with the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now here's Wiggins. Scoreless thus far. Fires from deep. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Kuzma's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren in the post. Working on Portis.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. It's stolen by Green. Outside Thomas. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. One on Holmgren.
Well, we know Bobby Portis is a fan favorite, but the reason he's a team favorite is because he plays hard and does a lot out there. He's affecting plays on both ends.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Second chance shot, and Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Green. Now here's Turner. Here is Porter. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Holmgren with a screen on Green. Here's Wallace. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Green. No good with the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Now here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. 6 on the shot clock. Portis kicks to Kuzma. Shoots over Holmgren. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kuzma. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Magic. Shine against Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And So Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. The Bucks also in the sub. Rollins checked in for Portis. That free throw good from Hartenstein. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Bucks trail by 10. Porter passes to Kuzma. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Here's Williams. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
And that one is good. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Hartenstein. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Rollins the pass to Porter. Turner with the screen for Porter. For the 3. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Kuzma. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Williams. Connects on the open J. Williams has got 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Turner with a screen on Wallace. Pass to Turner from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. From deep, Williams. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Rollins. And here is Turner. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Back to Williams. And shot on the way. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Porter passes to Turner. Here's Rollins. Defended by Dort. And they get it. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. In the corner, Wallace with it. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And he's good on the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
And with that threat of the outside
outside jumper. Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Kuzma. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. This question comes from BSmooth94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. Be smooth. None of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good. Very convincing.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jalen Williams has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop it.
Here is Porter. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. Then there's A.J. Green. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Turner with the steal. Porter against Wallace. Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's the result of Turner staying active at the offensive end and drawing a whistle.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Turner, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the 3 ball, and defends with purpose.
Both free throws good from Turner. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now Wallace. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
They kick it out to Green. Porter, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 11 points.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Dort. No good on the triple. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Green. He doesn't hit that one.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 15.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some numbers for Kevin Porter. Williams against Green. Back to Porter. Turner with a screen on Wallace. 6 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Turner following the score by Oklahoma City. Kuzma left side. Over Holmgren. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. In the third spot, the Bucks, the Thunder in fourth.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. To the inside, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Empowering it home. It's a 12-0 run by the Thunder.
Outside Williams. Holmgren against Kuzma. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Now Wallace. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Rollins from downtown. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Now, here's Dort. Knocked loose.
Well, that's been the story here. A lot of lucky bounces going their way to give them extra possession.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter passes to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assist from
Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Dort. 5 points in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Here's Kuzma. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Takes the three. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Williams finds Dort. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Turner with a screen on Wallace. And Porter, here we go. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Wallace against Porter. Turner with a screen for Porter over Wallace. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Williams, launches it. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Turner passes to Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. Porter against Wallace. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. The past month has been surreal. 9th in rebounding, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Nobody near Williams. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and again, the Bucks miss.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
There's Williams with the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas goes in, and Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. The Bucks also changing it up. Jang, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Green. Wiggins passes to Joe. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Portis. He has 6. Jang the pass to Portis. Trent outside, trying to get something going. Thunder with the rebound. .133 left here in the third quarter. Jang against Wiggins. Mitchell looking it over. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But the defense got too close. Trent took advantage.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Well, guys, the way I look at Gary Trent Jr., he's a role filler. Goes out on the floor and does what he's tasked with.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Bucks. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Portis. Rebound by Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. It's Joe on the wing. Wiggins passes to Caruso. His first shot coming late. Williams' shot is off. Thomas inside. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here is Porter after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Pass to Portis. Jang against Wiggins. And Jang kicks to Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Joe on the wing. And the 3 off target. Bucks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Trent outside. Caruso against Porter. Shot on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Joe. Mitchell against Thomas. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Aaron Wiggins.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Full layup good by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Thomas gets a wide open look. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Caruso. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Quick decision making from Caruso. He decided he had a look and pulled up.
Outside Thomas. Over Wiggins. Thomas's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Joe. That 3 off the mark.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Trent can't hit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Thomas. Off target at the rim.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Milwaukee. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Williams.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Turner's checked in. Thomas dishes to Porter. Thomas a screen on Mitchell. Porter passes to Turner. Left side Portis. Outside Thomas. Outside Porter. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, he hit a couple of 3s in the first half, but none since then.
Scooped up. Mitchell wide open. That ball swings feed that time from Wiggins.
All these 3s they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mitchell against Porter. Outside Thomas. Portis sets the pick for Thomas. Pass to Portis. Here's Porter. Here's Turner. That's in the short one.
Miles Turner.
Turner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Love the persistence from Turner there. Refusing to give up on the play and getting rewarded for it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
In Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here is Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Here is Porter. Here's Rollins. McCain defending. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Over Wiggins. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of...
Mitchell, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
So it's the Thunder now. Following Kyle Kuzma's 3. Wiggins a screen on Porter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Let's go. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Green.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 13 points in the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Pass to Turner. Williams with the block. They get it back, and it's good. 2 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Mitchell in the corner. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McCain finds Mitchell, sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 20 points.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Rollins the pass to Green. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
McCain, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Porter against Mitchell. Porter passes to Rollins. Turner with a screen on McCain. Mitchell against Porter. Looking to end the run. Good D by Mitchell.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Carlson's checked in. McCain against Rollins. Pass to Joe.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Thunder shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jalen Williams.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's Mitchell missing. Now, here's Kuzma. He's tightly guarded, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
It's such a determined score. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 1.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Wiggins missing. McCain against Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Turner. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for